Yo, what's going on, guys? Focus here, and today I've got another video I'm uploading. It's going to be a pretty lengthy commentary just because I'm just going to be touching the fact of on the fact of the topic of Advanced Warfare. I know it's pretty late, but my channel wasn't actually running when the trailer and everything for Advanced Warfare was out, and I thought it was about time I do a commentary on my thoughts and my feelings on what it's going to be like and how I feel it'll run in the opening stages, I guess, of its life and its life cycle of the online stage. Just a bit about the gameplay before I actually get into the main topic. This is just a really slow cam on Whiteout. It literally took me about 8 minutes to get, but any cam on Whiteout's going to be pretty difficult to get quickly, just purely for the fact that it's so big, and also I wasn't using a silencer, so I had to sort of move a lot. I couldn't stay in one place all the time, I always had to move, so let's just get right into this commentary now. So looking at the trailer of Advanced Warfare and looking at the title of the game, everyone knows it's going to be futuristic. There was sort of thoughts on it being a World War II game, and I saw loads of stuff on all these websites and stuff about it being a World War II game, and clearly now it isn't, looking at the trailer and the name. And I, for one, out of many people I've spoken to, really don't want a futuristic game, because I don't find it interesting. Like, I saw, most of you have heard of Nero Cinema. If you haven't, he's quite a good commentator and he does loads of series. He was saying how he likes all the old games just purely because it's almost like you can relate to the history. And for example, World at War, COD 5, World War 2, all the missions you could do on that. They were like, you could do there was the mission where you had to, I can't remember it so clearly now because it was so long ago, you had to sort of be really stealthy and act as a sniper, and then there was a battle for Stalingrad and all that, and it was really realistic, and it was, you thought, wow, this actually happened, and what I'm doing, I'm sort of filling the boots of these guys. And with Advanced Warfare, it's a bit, it feels a bit, it looks and feels, not doesn't feel because I haven't played the game, it just looks like it's going to be Halo-y. And the Halo games to me just didn't appeal. The futuristic idea of it, these massive tanks flying around, they didn't make me think, oh wow, I really want to play this game. The fact that Call of Duty has always been fast paced for one, which Ghost kind of ruined actually. It's not very fast paced anymore, as you can see. Just to get a chem strike, it's like 6 minutes long. Sorry, I don't know why I said 8 at the start, but yeah, it's like 6 minutes to get a cam. In Modern Warfare 3 it'd have been like a 2 or 3 average minute Moab, and just the way Ghost plays, just where it runs, is just a really slow paced game, and I really don't want Advanced Warfare to be like that. I'll do a commentary of what I want in Advanced Warfare. This will be what I think it's going to be like, and the next one will be what I want, so I'll go through maps, kill streaks, guns and all that. I'll go through it in, I don't know, probably 1 or 2 videos. I might do 4 sections and split it into 2 into one video and 2 into another video, but yeah, we'll get into that another time. But the fact that it just seems so futuristic, I think the online, I think there's nothing wrong with the campaign being really futuristic, because I think the campaign in Call of Duty never lets you down. I mean, I played the Call of Duty Ghost campaign when I had a problem with the internet, and I enjoyed it. I honestly couldn't stop playing it. It was just, it did have me on the edge of my seat every single sort of minute of it. And those are futuristic. Even the Ghost one was futuristic. I can't even pronounce my words now. Futuristic, and I think after playing the campaign, you'd thought, oh, the online's not going to be great, just looking at the guns and stuff. But hopefully that'll be the same with Advanced Warfare, because obviously we haven't heard or seen anything about multiplayer yet. Haven't seen what there's going to be, what type of guns, what type of maps. Usually the guns are quite similar, but the attachments might not be so, sort of like 5 attachments. So obviously it's never going to be like that online, because that's just really overpowered, unless everyone has it. But that's about that. And it just these flying tanks and stuff, it does seem really way too futuristic. And I think every other Call of Duty game is, except for Ghost really. Ghost and Black Ops 2, it sort of broke the title, or tied to it, and broke the sort of the fashion of being sort of either in present day or in way in the past, like for example Second World War. And I think I just think that if it's going way too futuristic, you just don't feel like what you're doing happened, and it's just make believe. And for example, like with COD 4, let's just go through from COD 4. Let's just try and go through it. The campaign and when it was set. Call of Duty 4 was sort of, it was kind of Cold War era, because you had you had the map Block Online, which is based on the nuclear meltdown, which was 1970 something, and that was sort of heat of the Cold War. I've just been doing Cold War in history, and I know that it's like pretty much the heat at that point, and everyone was trying to get the nuclear weapons. The USSR were a bit behind, but they were both trying to get proper nuclear weapons, and neither of them were gonna strike on each other, because you know, one sets another one, and then the world would have come to an end basically. And so that was setting sort of Cold War, probably a bit after it as well. It was pretty much staged at different times, to be honest. And then what came off that, COD 5 obviously, World at War, Second World War, that was a really good game, Japan and all that. That was really good fun. Then there was Modern Warfare 2. That was with Modern Warfare 3 as well, which was both sort of based Iraq, Afghanistan, and that makes you think what's happening now. That pretty much thinks, you know, what's happening now over there. It's not happening now because we pulled out of Afghanistan. And then it was also sort of Brazil, and it was trying to keep peace around the world. There was no significant huge war in those games. It was trying to keep peace, except for in Afghanistan, where they were trying to obviously take out all the insurgents. And then you had sort of Black Ops 1, which was Cold War era. That was definitely Cold War era. And then Black Ops 2. I never got around to playing the Black Ops 2 campaign, because I was just an online player, and I didn't really play that much at that time, because I trick-shotted, so playing the campaign, no one ever did that. But I'm guessing that was pretty futuristic, but I'm not going to make a judgment on that, obviously, because I don't know. And then we made the skip to Ghosts and all that. Although I really enjoyed the Ghost campaign, I didn't always think, look at that lucky kill, I didn't always think, you know, I didn't think, you know, like, this is what I was doing, this was real, this was happening, this has happened. And that's, I think, what most people would like to see. Sorry. I'd really like to see sort of a World War 1 game. Because obviously, World War 1 was just in the trenches, and it was just basically blocking each other for 4 years. But I think to have sort of stealthy missions, and where you go underground building the tunnels and blowing up those and stuff like that. Pick up the camera strike just here. I'll keep the video running for another 2 minutes, just so I can. You could have like a going over the top, have the horrors of what the soldiers then have faced, and that, and going behind enemy lines, and necessarily don't have to do just sitting in the trenches. But I think one of those games I'd love to see, and I'd definitely buy and play. So yeah, that's sort of, you know, how I feel about Advanced Warfare. I'm gonna give it a bit of time, just give an overview now. I'll give it a bit of time, because I think, you know what, the game does deserve a bit of you know, with Ghost, everyone thought it was going to be terrible, and everyone does think it's terrible. No one really likes it. No one would go, yes, I can't wait to play Ghosts, really. And I think that's what you did get with Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, because they were fun games to play. You could just run around and it wouldn't matter, you could do well. And in Ghost you can't do that. I think that's what Advanced Warfare's got to do. It's got to make people want to go, I want to play that game. That is what I want to do. I cannot wait to go home and play Advanced Warfare. I think of the way it looks now, I wouldn't be going, oh, I'm not hyped at all. I'm not excited for this game to come out. With Modern Warfare 2, I remember watching the trailer when I was about 12. I was like, I cannot wait. This game just looks so cool with the AC-130 and stuff. And it's just not happening for me with Advanced Warfare, and I don't think it will. I think it'll be a rerun of Ghosts. Everyone says Call of Duty's dying. It's not dying, but it will never die, because new people will always start to play it. Every new Call of Duty will be everyone's first Call of Duty, or the 10-year-olds will be Advanced Warfare will be their first game. If you enjoyed this Call of Duty, guys, please leave a like and comment, and if you subscribe, that would help me even more. I'll see you all later in the next video. I'll probably try and get a how to spawn trap video or something like that out, but yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye.